We apologize in advance, but Muggs is in the studio. He had a very special night in Hollywood a few nights ago at the premiere of a little movie we like to call Expendables 3. Hey, Muggs.
Right here in Hollywood, premiere of Expendables 3. Yeah! It's my good intro.
That's how he starts. Why? I don't know.
He wasn't feeling well, perhaps?
I'm not exactly sure. The first person that he talks to on the red carpet is the music supervisor. And it only takes a couple of seconds for him to ask a question, get an answer that he's completely not listening to, and then turn it back to himself and ask about himself.
Tell me a little bit about like how you compose a major motion picture like this. You know, it plays off a lot of the scenes that are going on, I'm sure, on the screen.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of music. It could be anything from rock to the big orchestral stuff. Just try to bring the emotion, try to make it feel bigger and even more macho than it really is on screen.
That's awesome. Now, if I was an expendable and I popped up on screen,
that's whatever you just said is awesome. That's awesome. But let's talk about me. Let's say I was an expendable.
Classic
No
Muggs.
reference to what he just heard at all.
Because he didn't hear it. That's why. Muggs is not paying any attention whatsoever to what's saying.
now, if I was an expendable and I popped up on screen, what kind of musical overtones and undertones would you use to bring me and introduce me to the audience?
How about just what kind of music?
By the way, he
Zither
doesn't-
music, you ass.
He doesn't know you, Muggs. You know that, right? He doesn't know anything about you.
Well, if
except
the
you're-
legendary beer mug was an expendable, I would have to use a theremin.
Well, I was trying to get an answer just based on my appearance alone.
Right.
I think he'd have like a real deep beat with like a rock kind of Slayer guitar thing underneath it.
Great answer.
Great answer. I like that because it's about me.
You're hired.
Yeah.
What a nice
So when I come on to
guy.
the movie set, you'll be ready, huh? So Chuck Liddell comes up, and Beer Mug has a second where, first of all, he likes to, everybody that he's ever met, I think in his mind thinks they remember him. You know what I mean?
Is that true?
How do you forget Beer Mug?
So we run into Chuck Liddell. We probably met him 4 or 5 times. I would not expect that he would recognize me on the street or know who I am or whatever. So Beer Mug always says, "Hey, nice to see you again." And everybody goes, "Nice to meet you." So anyway, that's a side note. This is actually a great answer. It was right after the Daniel Cormier, John Jones press conference. So he asks him about that, and Chuck Liddell gives a great answer.
Now, real quick, Chuck, have you ever seen a press conference skirmish like you have with Cormier and Bones?
I said something. Actually, I said something to Jones in New York. I said, I don't understand what you guys are doing nowadays. You guys put your foreheads on each other. You don't. Hey, we're not a face-off. Hey, we can do a face-off as you get as close as you want. Do not touch me. Yeah. You put your forehead. Man, I thought Cormier was in his right to push him off him. Yeah. And I thought it was kind of a cheap shot for Jones to take a punch at him when the security was grabbing Cormier, and he punched him. He was free, and he punched him while some security grabbed him. I mean, I like John, and that was a cheap shot. I mean, to me, that's a cheap shot. The guy, security's got to hold him, throw a punch. Hey, you touched him with your forehead. I told him in New York, hey, someone puts their forehead on me, he's getting either pushed or hit. I mean, if I'm being nice, he's getting pushed.
Not
Topical, timely, and relevant.
Not bad. Not a bad question.
Easy.
Great
Easy.
answer.
Topical, timely, and relevant are all the same thing. So, once again.
Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger is the guy that Muggs is going after, and he can't really get his attention because Arnold is just being ushered past all the people who don't matter. So here's his attempt.
They're sneaking Arnold away.
That'll do it.
Oh, Jesus.
That's how you get a guy to come over.
Watch out, Ralph. Here I come.
Antonio Banderas, you would not expect a decent answer from him. Like, I wouldn't think it would be a good interview, really, even. But Muggs asked him a question. What is it like to shoot an action movie like this? And he has a great answer.
Tell me a little bit about how strenuous it was to film such an action-packed movie.
It was actually very relaxing.
Was it?
It was. You are working with a lot of people who are very successful. And when people taste already in their career success, they are more relaxed. It's more difficult to work with people who never get that. And then the set can be a very tense place to work. But all of these guys are very successful, not only just with movies, with franchises. All of them has franchises. They came invited by the big boss, like Stallone, and we all had our thing to do, and we went, we did it.
So no big deal.
Wow. What a charming, nice man.
Yeah.
Easier to shoot action scenes because they've all been successful doing it.
Puts in boots right there.
Yep. Take it easy. That was a great. That was a great answer. Now it's Zoe Saldana. And
No. Zoe Bell.
Zoe Bell.
Yes. Hi, Zoe. Good to see you again.
Nice to meet you.
When was the last time you came into Kevin B? Not that long ago.
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, like For Rays, how long? I'm terrible with time. Like,
No, it's been. Oh, I'm
let's
sorry.
go with recently.
All right, now at this point, he loses focus on what he's talking about, and he sees, I don't know, her purse or something. And he turns to Carlos, who's our cameraman, and starts having a little conversation with him about her purse.
That is.
Recently.
Look at this, Carlos. Yeah, I just sank. What is it? Is that like a handbag clutch stabbing weapon?
Yes, I'm not going to open it because I don't know what'll fall out. But yes, we call it a clutch or a weapon, depending on who's holding it.
Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't. I'm really excited to.
What are you looking for? What do you look for when you're watching the movie? Like to see their kind of stunt action, whatever.
Yeah, he's back.
Not a question.
He's back.
He had a misstep a
What
couple
do
of
you
times.
look for with stunt action? Whatever. First of all, what do you look for in a movie that you're in? I don't even. What the hell?
Yeah, that question made no
The
sense.
serious hell.
Oh, really? And then it was right after Robin Williams. And it's a red carpet. It's a big movie premiere. Do you want to go there? I mean, I know it's relevant. I know it's hot. I know everybody's thinking about it. But
On the Expendables 3 red carpet.
yeah, exactly. So he doesn't want to bring people down. And real quickly is how he asked this question.
Real quick, since we got the tragic news of Robin Williams, not to bring it down, what was your favorite Robin Williams movie?
Dead Poet Society.
There you go. All right, I cut off the rest of it because she went on, and he went on, and she was like, "Oh, it's such a tragedy." And it was a terrible situation. I'm just not sure the red carpet is where you want to handle that situation. You know what I mean? Like where you want to talk to him about it.
Noted.
Muggs is a probing interviewer. He can't help
That's
himself.
true.
He's got to dig deep and
That is
and
true.
go for the raw nerve.
Yeah.
Now this is Expendables 3. Don't forget. This is Randy Couture.
Yeah. So this is the third Expendables for you as Toll Road. Yes. Is there going to be a fourth one after this, or is this the final chapter?
I love it. I love the question. We haven't seen 3 yet. Is this 4? Do you make it? Well, what do you want him to say? Do you want him to tell you if he dies that he's not going to move on, or they're not going to move on, or
Maybe a little tidbit
you
of
want
information.
A tint? You just want a little tint?
A hint.
Now Sylvester Stallone is being rushed by him, and he's trying to get his attention.
Sly!
Sly, one question.
Mr. Stallone!
Okay, half a question.
Sly, I loved you an Oscar.
Go, that was it.
I loved you an Oscar.
I love you
Great
an Oscar.
movie.
That's your
Great
goal?
movie.
Wait,
Marissa
you were
Tomei.
serious?
I love that movie.
Oh my God.
But I thought you were kidding.
No.
So he would think, hey, this guy's funny.
No.
I'll go over and do an interview
You've
with him.
seen Oscar, right, Kevin?
Yeah, it's terrible.
No, it's not. Ralph, what do you think of Oscar?
Unwatchable.
Unbelievable.
Lisa?
I gotta agree with them.
I thought you
Worst
were
movie ever.
joking.
Bean, you like Oscar,
I
though.
liked you an Oscar. I thought was a pretty good ad lib to get his attention.
I said,
'cause-
I loved you in Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
right.
Also a
Nobody-
good movie.
Love you in
No-
Rhinestone.
Nobody liked that movie, so I thought you were joking. Wow. And then Beer Mugs wraps it up on the red carpet of the Expendables.
All right, so there you have it. Expendables 3. Didn't get everybody I wanted, but didn't get everybody I wanted, but I got Mr. Banderas. I asked Mel G. All right, here we go.
There we go.
All right, well, there you have it. The Expendables.
3.
All right, so there you have it. The Expendables 3 red carpet world premiere. Didn't get everybody I wanted, but it's okay.
Because,
This is it. This is going to be the one.
oh, do it again.
All right, so there you have it. The Expendables 3 world carpet.
There you go. That's it.
Strong finish.
Expendables world carpet.
Thank
well
you.
done.
Thank
well
you.
done.